Hi everyone, Unfiltered here. Today we're going over the Torras lineup. Now, assuming you've already seen other YouTube videos, almost everyone featured the Ostand Q3 Air as one of their favorites. So we're going over that one first. Let me start off by saying that it looks fantastic. I have two colors here, but I just love its design no matter what color it is. The shadow black color looks fantastic with the silver iPhone, and I'm also a big fan of orange in general, so yeah, that's great too. Clicky buttons too, a lot of feedback, so that's all great. The camera control is fantastic. The button itself is very responsive, ever so slightly lower than the case. Clicking the button is also easy, so for taking photos, don't worry at all. At the top and bottom, it has this glossy plastic bubble, so to say, which is also another factor which makes this case a looker for sure. Over on the side, it has a grippy sort of material. It's not very grippy, but I guess everything is welcome. Honestly, I prefer the material of the backplate, which is grippier than the sides. The camera bump is sculpted from the case, which looks amazing, and especially with this case, that just is the best choice. It's an open camera cutout though, and there are a lot of people that dislike that. I think it looks great though, but as far as protection, I'm still undecided. We'll do a myth buster type of episode with the annual drop test. The front protection is minimal, which is great for just swiping across your screen, and it swells up subtly at the top and bottom, but very subtly. At the back, it's got MagSafe, of course, strong enough at like a 7 out of 10. And this one also has that kickstand functionality where you can set it however you want and even turn it to angle it when you're setting it like this or this. I actually want to use this case so bad, but I just cannot get over that very sharp USB-C port where it just digs into your pinky finger. And it's not comfortable. But when they decide to fix that, this is an excellent case. Second case we're looking at is the Ostand Q3 Fitness. And I had to quickly look it up which one it was because those names are just a mess. Anyway, here it is. Again, it's a rounded design which follows that 17 series, so that's great. It's also got very clicky buttons, easily pressed, but not too easy where you press them all at once when you even grab the phone. It's also got the MagSafe kickstand feature at the back. Once again, rotatable too, just a different design for that rotation, as you can spin it around here, not spin it on itself. Here it's not rotatable from one point, but moves in a circle. It looks like it has grips all around the case, but those are actually only feelable from the inside of the case. And it's not the grippiest of materials, so I'm not sure why they did that. The USB-C port is a little better, not as deep, but still not comfortable either. MagSafe is still that same 7 out of 10, and it's also got the same camera bump, just in the clear variant. Nothing new over at the camera control button either, which is actually good news. Now, you would think these are pretty much all the same, but this is the Ostand Q3 Spin, and it's a much grippier type of material, which is amazing. But then it has a sloppier fit at the top, which is not good. It's not horrible, but it's too loose in my opinion. It's only at the top though. The rest of the case is very strong and snug around the iPhone, but most likely due to the huge camera cutout and the material choice, it's weaker at the top. It then features that rotatable kickstand MagSafe ring again, and this time it's the 1-point rotation, so like the Air case we've already featured. It's also a little bit blockier of a shape, not as rounded, much like the cases for the 16 Pro Max were. That's just a preference thing, both are excellent, but I think this year I prefer the more rounded off design as that follows the iPhone itself. The USB-C port is very comfortable to hold, so please just copy this design and then copy paste on every case you have. Great camera control button, clicky buttons overall like I said, good MagSafe, fit is still good other than the part at the top, feels grippy. I mean, it's alright, especially for the price. Then they also have the Silicon Q3, and I think this looks very luxurious. With that suede-like inner in the white color, I mean, that just looks amazing. But here, they made the camera bump a little bit bigger, resulting in a gap between the actual camera bump and the case itself, where dust will just slide right in. Just make it fit just right and it would have been amazing. I like that subtle metallic color on the accents as well, sort of rose gold, but not quite. Looks great. All clicky and tactile buttons, same awesome camera control at the side as well. The MagSafe kickstand ring, which is rotatable from one point again. And now, even though it's silicone, it's not weak at all, and actually stronger than the Q3 Spin. The top isn't pushed in at all. Very strong body too, yet it feels soft due to the silicone material. It's also different as a rinky silicone, let's say, as this still has some sort of different finish, which makes it more dust resistant and not as silicone-ish. Not the usual silicone you're used to when they name a case like this. Excellent choice, this one. And then lastly, the Q3 VegSkin. Exactly the same feel and case as the silicone, I think, just without the silicone. But the body shape and overall feel is similar. The VegSkin, or synthetic leather, is grippy, doesn't feel disgusting when cleaned either, and is complemented by a grippy, soft material on the side. I think it also looks very luxurious, like the previous one, premium feeling, and those rose gold-ish colors on the accents as well also push that style. Nothing uncomfortable here, so even at the USB-C port, it's all very comfortable and not sharp feeling at all. The camera bump is also a little bit bigger here, which is not my thing, but I'm sure there is people that like it. The case is also as strong as the previous one, same MagSafe strength, same clicky buttons, and it even has that same awesome premium feeling suede-like material on the inside. Very premium feeling case. I can definitely recommend this one as well. Now, if you are not done watching case videos, make sure you also watch this one or maybe even that one, and I'll hope to see you there.